drama queen, you're in the right place. Uh-oh. Whoa.
That's what we should have is a little audience. Maybe we can bring some of our friends in. I would like to start off with an apology for me screaming nonstop in the last episode. Me fidgeting the entire time. I think I just after like rewatching that, I feel like I have something ADHD or something. I'm trying so hard not to move right now.
I know you're like gonna be so stiff just sitting here like
yeah, like I could not believe it how much I touched my hair, how much I was playing with my earring. I never realized I did that much. Playing with this. Yeah. And how many times I say
and putting it on your finger like this.
That was, I don't know, I kind of liked this.
You kind of wait. That one alien.
E.T.
Yeah.
It blows up.
It explodes.
But yeah, is there anything that you noticed about yourself watching it?
I said shit quite often.
See, and I didn't notice that like you did that.
I guess I say that way more than I realized.
Yeah, I think that's like your go-to like maybe like filler word. But like
I was like telling her, I was like, if my parents like find out about this, I'm gonna have to like warn them and be like, because like they don't like when we like cuss, especially my mom. So I'm gonna have to be like, you're about to see a different version of me. Get ready.
Get ready. You're right. Yeah, your parents like really don't like ever like swear. But I am absolutely not telling I mean, I could tell my parents about this.
Well,
like, I don't really care.
I'm not telling them, but like
if they find
my
it,
sisters will.
Oh yeah, your sister was one of the like first people I think that like followed the Instagram.
Yeah, she was telling me that she told our hairstylist about it because she's like, she thinks you're so funny.
Wait, I think her name's Stephanie.
Yeah,
Peeped it, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Thank you for being A1 since day one. But yeah, I noticed that I say like a lot.
Like an
I say like I think those are the only two words that, or I say the word absolutely a lot, which I don't know why I say that so much. Like I'm so set on whatever I'm saying that
you're just matter of fact.
Very matter of fact. I stand on business, baby.
Yeah.
I don't think I cut out any of like your shit or anything.
You didn't. You cut out me saying fuck once.
And
then the other time you didn't cut it out. I was like, because okay.
When you said it at the first time, it felt so like aggressive that I was just like, I'm just gonna cut it out and just make it more like, I don't know. But I was like, okay, low-key like kind of like popped off like the editing. Yeah. I really thought I was gonna tear apart my posture, but I thought my posture was fine. But I was like moving around a lot.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be fidgety, but you were way more fidgety than I was.
No, you definitely weren't. I mean, you always have like this kind of like pose going on.
I'm like sitting here. Like...
Yeah. Or at one point, I think at the end of like the last episode, you were literally just like sitting like this.
I know. I was just like chilling. I'm like,
you were comfortable, but I think that was also after like we like ate like cookies and I had McDonald's.
That was after I had my 6 insomnia cookies.
So those like the main like takeaways is how much I was like yelling. So I'm gonna try to speak. You probably even think I'm like talking like at a weird level because I never.
You definitely are talking. I wouldn't say quiet, but like yeah. Well, I wouldn't even say normal.
I think this is the level I should be talking at because
last
just in general, like I come from a loud family. I'm like
you do though. It makes sense.
I'm like holding the microphone like out here. Like it's not gonna pick up anything, Christopher. Like I don't know. I really put a lot of faith in these Amazon.
It's fine. We could all still hear what you were saying.
Yeah.
Trust me.
And like with that, like I always have like wanted to be on like a reality show. So now that I've like done like this, I feel like now I could like jump into like a reality show, being like, okay, don't sit like that. Don't scream into like the camera or the microphone. Like I feel like I would like definitely be like more aware of that now. So would you ever want to be on a reality show?
I mean, yeah, maybe. It depends.
You auditioned. Well, we both have
auditioned. We did not audition for anything.
Well, we both applied for different ones.
You applied for The Circle.
Yeah.
I applied for The Bachelor like twice. Which I should do it again because I'm older now.
Yeah.
So I feel like, like what was I doing applying when I was like 21, 22? Like that's so
I
stupid.
mean, I've never really watched like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. So like, how old are the girls usually?
They
How old
are
they?
kind of like, I mean, they could range from like, I would say like
Like late 20s.
earliest 20s actually to like late 20s,
Well
mid
then,
30s.
yeah, I feel like you would have been age appropriate, but definitely like the point
I
in
wouldn't
your
know
life
what I
at
was
that
doing.
time.
Like I think if I was on there back then, I would have hated myself. You know what I mean?
Was that when you had like, was that blue hair, Courtney, or what era?
No, my hair was like bad. It
Was
was
it
like,
bangs?
yes, I had like bangs ish, and I did it myself. I think I don't really remember how this
What
happened.
color was it though?
It was like brown, and then I had black hair.
Oh, I remember that.
I'm pretty sure that's like the era that like
That
at least
was
I like last remember applying was
when
when I
I
looked
like
like
talked
that.
to Courtney. Like I know, like, because sometimes like when you're like when it's like someone's birthday or whatever, and I need to find like a bunch of pictures like post on like Instagram. I can tell when I didn't like how Courtney looked based off of what months I didn't have like pictures with her.
Yeah, you even said that. You were like, yeah, when your hair was like super short back at like 5 years ago, like I never took
a
picture
pictures
with
of
you.
you.
I was like, oh, which like I mean, understandable. I don't even like the pictures of
Because
myself.
I will like scroll through my phone and I'll be like, I have no pictures with Courtney from like 18 at all.
I'm so glad I'm out of that phase. I mean, like it was like fun having like different colored hairs. I think I like slayed every color I had. It's
Yeah.
just the cut was not always the best because I did some experimenting in
Well, yeah, like
cause.
you were like a cos student, and like, yeah, there is a lot of, you can always tell when someone's like a cos student because like you,
They experiment a
yeah,
lot.
their
Yeah.
looks are a little extreme. And that was also the time of like that like 2016 like makeup era, which was so
Yeah.
like heavy foundation, like really dark eyeshadow and like really graphic eyeliner.
Lipstick.
The lip
The wrinkly looking lips after you put on
the
lipstick.
lip liner, dude, the steps for lips were so crazy during that time. It was a lip liner, it was liquid lipsticks, like, and yeah, they would be so dry looking.
I was like so insecure in my lips. I would always overline
Why?
them because I always thought that they were so small. But
No.
I'm starting to realize as I'm older, I'm glad I never got anything because I think I would have overdone it. Like now I feel like they suit my face.
No, I think
And
they look good.
I used to want a nose job so bad. I hated my nose. I felt like it was always too big for my face, but now that I'm older, I'm like, it fits my face.
I mean, yeah, no, I think you're like, you don't mind like the side profile of it. I think your nose is like, because I feel like a lot of girls don't like how it looks from the side.
See, and that's what I never really liked when I was younger either, because I would always stare at it. But a lot of people
Go to this bar that is really close to Courtney.
It's really close to me, and a couple of drag queens have said that they really liked my nose.
Wait, really?
Mhm.
That's a compliment. No, that's a compliment.
Yeah, that definitely like helped. I was like, oh, okay.
It's the same bar that uses the photos of us thousands of times.
Yeah.
Literally last night, we're taking
Last
pictures
night.
of you. I feel like if I were to be on like a reality show, like I did apply for The Circle and didn't hear back, just like the thank you for the application. But when you apply for like those like Netflix reality shows or just I guess any of them in general, they want like a 5 to 10 minute like tape, just like answering some questions, just describing yourself. And like, so I tried recording the one and it was just so like when that camera's on, like you're just like a heightened version of yourself, I guess. And which right now we're watching Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
And
Love is Blind.
If you want like some of the most like chaotic television, like Love is Blind is so wrong. It is so wrong because what would you say is like just like a quick summary of what Love is Blind is?
Well, a quick summary. You're not seeing each other. You're talking to a wall.
Yeah, guys and girls.
But a lot of people do kind of talk about looks.
They do.
And looks is I do feel like looks is a big part of it because you have to be physically attracted to somebody.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, Love is not blind. I personally do not think Love is Blind. On the current season, who was it that like met and I could tell that their energy changed immediately.
Oh, this is going to be bad because I don't know anybody's name.
I'm forgetting it's Chelsea and Jimmy.
And yeah, okay.
Chelsea and Jimmy, dude, which I'll add pictures in. These two, they were like, so they're in the pods and they're like talking. Again, you don't see each other. All you hear is their voice. And these two were like being so cringy, like really like letting it all hang out there. And they're like, oh yeah, like I don't care what you look like. And this is all of them. I don't care what you look
I don't care what
like.
you look like.
I don't
Looks don't
mind.
matter.
Looks don't matter.
Until you see them, and
You can see
you
their
can
face.
see their face.
Because this is where it's like, this is such wrong television. Two people meeting for the first time, and they have these cameras zoomed in on their faces as soon as the doors open for them to meet. It's like, and they meet right when they like propose to each other to like get married. So these doors open, and the way that I saw Jimmy's face just like go from like a smile to him being like, hey.
Like, and it's crazy because like you can just tell when people are trying to like convince themselves that they're attracted to the other person.
Well, because this is also the same girl, which I am not team Chelsea's the one that said
She looks like
Megan Fox.
I think she.
I see it.
I can see it younger, like 2000, early 2000s, like Megan Fox. Not now, but like also she said I don't see it. Like
she sees it.
She says I don't see it. She's like I think it's just because I have blue eyes and like dark hair.
No,
but that's all she said to him.
Yeah,
so
true.
for him to be like she like because he did say like she lied.
He's like she said that she looks like Megan Fox. Which listen,
she didn't say that. She said her friend said that, and she said only because of her eyes and her dark hair.
However, I personally do think she does think she looks like Megan Fox. Because if she didn't, I wouldn't tell people that I look like somebody who I don't think I look like. I would tell people like someone who I don't know.
Person that said you look like Zayn Malik.
Someone
Would you tell somebody that?
Someone at my job said that I look like Zayn Malik, and I was like, thanks. Like that's so nice. That is so nice. Someone to think that I look like Zayn Malik, but I was like, baby, oh no, like there's no way. But I do think that she thinks that she looks like Megan Fox, because if she heard it once, you know that she ran with that. I mean, if someone said you look like Megan Fox, I think I would run with it. However, they just have two different body types for sure. And I think that's what he was looking at.
He was thinking about body types, but she didn't even say body. She said her eyes and her hair.
But she does. Like, I do see it. Like, when especially her side profile, I do think that she looks like Megan Fox. I can tell, like, whenever, like, Jimmy's doing his interviews, like, the look is in his eyes where he's like, she doesn't look like Megan Fox. Like, I could just tell he's, like, thinking of it over and over.
But you already know he picked her because she said that. I feel like that's why he didn't go with Jessica.
Listen.
And Jessica is... Okay, I'm not saying that Chelsea's beautiful, but Jessica is beautiful.
Stunning. Jessica was the other girl that Jimmy was talking to in the pods, because, okay, the part of the drama of the show is all these people are, like, dating each other and getting to know each other in the pods. And so Jimmy and Chelsea ended up being the ones that said that they would get married to each other. But Jimmy was also talking to this girl, Chelsea, who... stunning. She even said when he told her that he's going for Chelsea, she said, you're going to need an EpiPen to open up your airways because of how much you're choking.
That's iconic.
When I was like, my mouth was on the floor when she said that. I was like, girl, and he is. I can't wait for the episode when he sees her.
See, and this all goes back to Love Isn't Blind, because
Love is not blind.
He's gonna,
Love is not blind at all. I don't think so. Like, sure, you can like someone's voice. I mean, what did I say in the last episode? I said I don't want to sound like Mickey. I don't want someone to sound like Mickey Mouse. Like, if you look like Trevor, baby, I'll put a picture of Trevor up.
Who's
Trevor, who didn't get anyone. The two. Hold on.
You might have just spoiled that for me. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. I'm past that part.
Because what I was just gonna say is, in Love Is Blind, the last like couple seasons, they generally pick people who are like, they're attractive. Like, no matter what, they'll be attractive. Like, the guys always look decently good, and the girls always look pretty good. But this season, the casting people definitely were like, let's get some conventionally attractive people.
I don't think that Jimmy was that attractive. Like, he's not attractive enough to like be.
I guess what I'm saying is, like, they got some people where it's like, yeah, when those doors open, it's like, are you kidding me? I'm not being with this person.
Yeah.
But like in seasons past, I'm like, I could see me being with them, like, because they always pick people who just like looked good. But this season, they definitely took risks. Like, so as I was saying, the two people on the show right now, spoilers, by the way, if anyone cares, the two of the most attractive people on the show right now are the ones who didn't end up getting anybody. And we don't get to Jessica.
We need Jessica and Trevor to be together.
That's what I think they would be great
I
together.
think they would be cute.
They are the two most attractive people that they had at the beginning of the show. And since they're the person that they like went after didn't choose them, they're now not on like the show regularly.
Yeah.
His appearance. Trevor is literally one of the most attractive men I've ever seen on Love is Blind. And he's
I'm
so
trying to, like,
nice.
think-
Unhinged is Clay has to be the worst person on this cast. The one that's with AD.
I mean, he is kind of like, I don't know. There's something
He's like,
about
yeah, I
him.
got an ego. And then
He switched up so fast.
And then
I think that's why I'm confused.
he has such an ego, but then after AD was like not feeling him, he starts crying to his friends. I'm like,
And he's like sensitive.
yeah. He's like, I saw this tweet. Someone was like, Clay gives the energy where like he's a player, but he knows all like the buzzwords, like therapy and stuff to
Yeah.
get girls to like fall for him. I was talking to Chelsea in the pod, and he's like, oh yeah, my dog, you have the same name as her. And he gave her like his dog's collar or something. Like she opened up a gift and it was a dog collar.
confused because I wasn't really paying attention, and then when I saw that, I was like,
His dog is also
I
named
was
Chelsea.
confused. I was like, are they getting a dog together? Is that him saying that they're gonna get a dog when they leave?
Would
Like,
you
I
be
was
with a guy whose dog is named Courtney?
No.
That's like crazy.
Well,
That's
That's
crazy.
like not like an animal name.
Change your dog's name. How crazy is it that the one girl, Jessica, has a kid?
I know.
It is such a disservice that she did not find someone, because I would have loved to see how that would have all played out.
I know. I would have liked that too.
Like if you have a kid, I mean, you have experience with some guys who have kids and have not told you.
Yes.
How soon should someone say like, "Hey, I have a kid"?
Personally, I think before like okay, so if like you haven't like met yet, because Love is Blind is kind of hard to like pinpoint when you should do
Yeah.
that. I would say maybe on there, maybe like after talking to the same person at least like 2 or 3 times.
Because like definitely like if you don't know what they look like, because as we are saying, love is not blind. So if you don't know what they look like and you're basing off of their voice and how they're like just like presenting themselves,
Yeah.
like, and if they say immediately like, oh, and I also am a mom or I'm a dad, I would be like, no way.
Yeah, no. But like in the real world, I would like to know that like literally up front.
You get why you wouldn't want to like lead with like, hey, I have a kid, because like you don't want it to be judged solely off of that. So I get it. I get both sides of
Yeah.
it. I really
mean, like,
do.
yeah, until you actually find somebody that you're kind of into
Yeah.
on that show, like I wouldn't bring it up because it's not really like important if you're not bonding with the person.
Yeah.
But in the real world, if you're like on a dating app, you need to have that shit on there. Well, because it's just like some people might not want kids.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to get into the mix of that. I mean, because like some people obviously have good relationships with like the co-parenting.
Yeah, true.
Some people don't. So it's like you might not want to get involved.
I feel like you've had so many instances where like these guys have had kids.
For some reason, it's like I have it on my forehead that I want
You give
a
like
guy with kids.
like mommy energy, maybe.
And I don't know what about me gives that because
I don't
I'm
know. I
very
could kinda
much
see
not
it.
mature enough to be a mother.
So you're saying on like the second date they have to like tell you?
I would like to know before we even go on one.
And so if they said
Because then I won't go. See, this is so hard. Like, I don't know if it's a deal breaker. But
what
like,
if they look like Trevor?
it kind of like freaks me out. And
It
then
would be weird.
I think like I like was getting to know this person, and then all of a sudden they told me they had a kid. I think it would like scare me, and I think I would stop
Yeah.
talking to them.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't know how to act anymore. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
But we are at the age where like it's.
you're at the age.
You're
at the age. I am gonna be at
like
the
a couple
age.
months or in literally a month.
But I mean, yeah, that's true. Especially for like, yeah, you're not too far away from like potentially like running into guys who would have kids. But I feel like they would think about it like the other way. Like I feel like straight men who might be like in their like 25, 26. I mean, I knew someone who the guy asked them, "Hey, do you have any kids?" Like immediately
Yeah.
up front was like,
But
"Do
like
you have
I
any
mean,
kids?"
like that's a fair question.
It
'Cause some
is.
people might not say it up front, so it's like why not?
So
ask?
that's true. I feel like ask what you need to know. I think on the first couple dates, I do. I mean, I want to get
Because,
down
I
to
mean,
it.
yeah, and we're in our mid-20s, like,
Do you have a 401k?
we only have so long for like to look hot and date around. Like we don't want to waste time, just get down to it.
That's why like on Love Is Blind, it is kind of great to like, but they're so cringy in the pods. They're so like, I don't know how some of the, Yes, they're so, or even like they'll like dirty talk in the pods. Like I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, you want to flirt? Yeah, we can flirt. You go first. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Just flirt. Like, what?
Just say it. Like, if I was on Love Is Blind, I think I would immediately be like, no, I guess I was just about to say I'm skinny and young, but
You
you
can't
can't
say
say
that.
that. Like, what do you think the first couple, like, if someone were to be like, describe yourself in 3 words? Like, that's like one of the questions. Like, describe yourself in 3 words.
Funny, sexy.
You're already, no,
hot.
no, wrong.
Okay, describe me in 3
So
words.
now we're going to be, so
big
what is
fat pig.
what is this? This is 2 truths and a lie. I'll describe, here, we'll do it for each other.
Funny.
No, you're already doing it wrong. I'll describe you in 3 words. I'll describe you in 3 words. I would say, unserious.
That's a good one.
Unserious.
Why are you looking at me so hard?
Because I'm trying to
You
like,
literally just looked into my eyes like this.
I did not do that. That was kind of hard. I would say
This is kind of it is hard to
I've
put
known you for like 10 years.
my
and this is
beauty and my beautiful personality into words.
because you are such a complex character. I would say good listener,
Unserious,
unserious, good listener, and
sexy.
magnetic. Like I would want to like you're someone I'd want to keep finding out more about.
Ooh, okay.
Like
I like those.
and they say like that you should be like I listened to this one girl, the Wizard Liz. She's like you want to like one of her affirmations are I am magnetic. Because it's like you want people to be like attracted to you and like want to find out more. Like they can't like stop wanting to know things about you.
So how does it feel to not be
Oh,
magnetic?
bitch, I already know. I've been doing the manifestations. What 3 words would you say? Describe me best.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to do that for me because I feel like the first word that comes to mind usually is skinny.
Not for me.
Not today.
Not today. Mean. No.
Bully.
You're very well spoken. Is that like
Very well spoken. All 3 words.
Very like intelligent person. You know a lot about like kind of just like even just like stuff that like nobody I feel like you know a lot about just like random things.
I think so. I research a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I have like a lot of free time. So like I just like
Which makes you a very good conversationalist.
so like I do maybe kind of am like a know-it-all though. I'm like actually that is so me. That is so me to be like actually like literally the other day I researched like how the Titanic sunk. Which I knew how it sank. I don't know. Sank or sunk. You saying I'm well spoken. I don't whichever one it is. I knew it was an iceberg, but I was like, but how did it say? Like, why?
Because it hit it.
I know, but like, I guess I was just confused. I literally spent like probably like an hour reading all about how it like sank. I just wanted to know, and I don't know if that's like another like thing that might be wrong with me, but I needed to know that. I do that with like a lot of stuff. Things will just pop up in my head, and I'll be like, why? Because you have to ask why 6 times before you get the answer.
He is known or was
Curious.
known as Curious Chris.
Dude, yeah. At my one job, they gave out like awards for like all the like different managers, and mine was for like the end of year. They put most curious, and as soon as I heard the phrase "most curious," I knew it was going to be me.
They specifically made that for you.
I do. I ask a lot of questions. I want to know. Even like when you tell a story, I'm like, wait, where was it? And which is annoying.
Yeah.
I noticed that too when I was like editing. I'm like, I like ask questions that stop the flow of people telling stories.
Yeah, you sure do.
Like you'll be like, yeah, and then
Because
she
then
said
I
this
lose
to
my
me.
train of thought when you
Yes,
ask
and
me that.
I hate when people do that to me. So yeah, that's what I noticed. I was like, you were like, yeah, and so she said to me, and I was like, but what was she wearing?
Yeah.
Like that's not what
That's
I was
literally
discussing.
not.
But I want
doesn't
to. But I'm a
matter.
visual. I like want to visualize it. Anyway, back to your whatever the 3 phrases were gonna be to describe me.
Well spoken.
Slytherin.
You're very hardworking
T.
and annoying.
Anyways,
Anyways.
I feel like you should apply for Love Is Blind.
I don't know if I would do good talking to a wall.
Which we
I don't
know where
even
it's
talk
taking
to
place.
people on fucking dating apps.
I mean, I feel like you would do good because you have like a cute
I'd be
voice.
like, hey.
And also like you're beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know. I would be too nervous to meet the person and be like, oh no.
It's kind of corny. Because yeah, you wouldn't be worried about you if they think you're cute.
They've never had a person straight out say, right when they walk out there, like, I don't really know. If
That's
I
what
had
I
to
was.
do-
Yes,
I would
if
be
I
the
was
one
on this
to do
show,
that. I would be the
if
one to do
I
that.
just want somebody on the show when the doors open, because no one does. They're literally like, no, and just like, I'm not doing this. I'm out. But I think
Or just starts laughing. Could you imagine? That would be mean.
But I do want to stay on the show and get like camera time. Like you have to go to the altar.
Yeah.
I want to be on reality TV so bad. I feel like I would be such a good like. I feel like I'd be like a fun like lovable villain.
You would be good at like Big Brother.
That's what I'm saying. I think I would be good at Big Brother. Just like
is so
because it's based
funny.
off of like the audience and like because they like vote each week who they want to like
Yeah.
stay in the house. Like what's the other Netflix show? Hotter. What is it?
Too Hot to Handle.
Too Hot to Handle.
I want to be on that show.
Yeah, we should. Oh my god, we should both go on that show, but act like we don't know each other.
And then like fall in love.
Or just start drama. Like we just like start fake fighting on the show. I've always wanted to be on like a Jersey Shore like type of show where a couple people in the house for the summer and then just like going out to bars and just like partying, like falling in love, falling out of love. Like they need to bring back shows like that. Like even like The
Yeah.
Real World was like that, I think. Laguna Beach, remember that
I've
show?
never heard of that show.
You never heard of Laguna Beach, The
No.
Hills?
No.
These are all like way before like Jersey Shore, but those are.
I wasn't even allowed to watch Jersey Shore when I was younger. Parents wouldn't let me watch it.
How did they even know what that was? Did they let you watch MTV though?
Sometimes.
Did your sisters watch it?
My sister would watch it at night, and then my dad caught us once, and he told me that I wasn't allowed to watch it. I was too young.
The way that my mom did not care what my sister and I watched. Who do you think you are from Jersey Shore?
I would like to say I'm
Dina.
a meatball.
Yeah, I don't know. Like all of
But
us,
you look like Angelina.
her walking. Angelina is so unhinged. Her walking into the house with garbage bags just because she wanted to.
That was so
Was
iconic.
this girl walked into the first episode, the shore house of them all meeting with garbage bags for luggage. What do they call her? The Staten Island dump. They were so mean to her. They're still even like on like their present show so mean to
I
her.
need to watch the present one. I haven't even watched any
It's got
episodes.
some of it's like kind of fake. I've watched it a little bit, but like I watched like it now because like Sammy came back.
Sam and Ron, like
Dude,
that's
like
iconic.
you guys like don't understand. Like again, I was like 8 years old when like Jersey Shore came out, so like I like grew up like watching it, and like I think about it, like I just have like fond memories of it. So like Sam like wasn't involved in the show like after they came back, and like seeing her come back onto the show was like it was like emotional. Like
Everybody
they would all
was
cry.
crying.
Like it is
yeah.
because they are such a family, and they they've had kids, they've gotten married, and they've been in each other's wedding, and you see that. So like when Sam came back, like and now like Ron's on the newest season with them. The problem is I feel like we're like so many of them. Like I feel like I can't like pinpoint like one character or one person that you would be.
I also feel like I do resonate with
Pauly D. I would say you're like a Pauly D and like Snooki. You're like a
Yeah.
Pauly D and a Snooki. So like, between like the guys and the girls, yeah, I could see like Snooki because when you get drunk, like you're just down for a good time. You want to dance, like you even kind of like dance like Snooki. And Pauly because like Pauly is always in a good mood. Like granted, I mean lately you've been
Really?
but
Wait,
yeah.
him?
No, lately you have been like crazy, but
You saying I haven't been in a good mood lately? Let's address that.
your texts have been so pointed. It is
What
wild.
do you mean?
I just read them with every time I get a text from you, I just read them with you just like staring right at me with no emotion. That's how I read them in my head.
Do you
Like-
want to go to Party City today?
No. Like that's how I read it. So I'm just like, who do you think I would be from Jersey Shore? What mashup?
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna like what I have to say.
I kind of know. I feel like I know.
I feel like you are a little bit of Mike.
I think
Because
I would be Mike.
he stirs the pot, and that's what Mike would do.
And also, like Mike is like such a pick me, low key. I feel like sometimes I can like be that way.
Yeah.
And like everybody in the house, like I don't know, maybe.
And
yeah.
he's like really nice when he wants to like get his way.
Yeah.
And that's kind of
Yeah, he's a little bit of a gaslighter.
Yeah.
Wait, remember when they put all the stuff outside the house?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Vinny and Polly had this prank to like take all the stuff that was inside of the house, like the furniture and everything, and switch it with the stuff that's outside. So they put everything that's inside to outside.
He was so pissed.
Mike-
Poor loser.
Or when Snooki put like cheese in his bed. and
Oh,
he like slept in
yeah.
it like the whole summer. Like he
And
never found out.
didn't he think that like some girl he was hooking up with, he thought she
That she had
was
a yeast.
her?
Yeah, he thought she had a yeast
Yeah.
infection. Like, cause Snooki got mad at him. I think was that when he got them a taxi to go to New York.
Oh yeah.
He like paid for a taxi for Snooki and Dina to go to New York, and they got pissed. So their prank back to him was putting like grated cheese and
And
like
slices of cheese in his bed.
Yeah, and like slept with a girl, and he was like, "Yo, something ain't right. She smelled like grated cheese, bro." His boy, the unit, how they shared clothes.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
the unit was and Mike were like way too close. He was like, "Yeah,
Way
bro, I
too
gotta
close.
change of clothes for you, like underwear
Yeah,
and
he's like,
and
you need
sweatpants."
some boxers.
Yeah, he's like,
some
"You need cologne,
sweatpants."
bro. What else you need?" You have any favorite scenes, any moments?
The iconic scenes, like Mike hitting his head in the wall.
I don't know. I don't really like the scene because that was like dark.
No, that was funny. Well, okay, it wasn't like funny
The
when
aftermath
he did it,
was funny.
but like seeing him with his shades on and like the neck brace and just sitting,
Yeah,
because like he was like, you know, doing his little pity party again and like wanting people to like wait on him and feel bad. And
Yeah.
he's like, everybody's gone and I'm just
that
here.
was when they were in Italy, bro. That is the best season. My favorite part from Italy is when Snooki and Dina were on the bender for like literally 24 hours, like drinking 24 hours straight. And then they ended up like hooking up. They were late to
And
dinner.
they forgot about that. Oh my god.
Snooki and Dina were partying all day. They were late to dinner. They showed up so late. They literally were like paying, and then they were like the ones that were like, yeah, so we're gonna order this and this, and then go out. Bro, they get so drunk, they're falling over, and they end up like making out in the car together, and
No,
and then they woke up together,
that was crazy.
and they don't remember. And then I think JWoww was like, "Don't you guys know what you did?" And they were like, "No." And she was like, "All I saw was like legs up from under the covers." Do you remember when they all went camping in one of the seasons and Mike is like playing around with the fire?
Yeah.
And Dina calls him not a pyromaniac. She calls him a hermaphrodite.
Yeah.
And she's like, Mike's playing around with the fire. I don't know what he's doing. She's like being like a hermaphrodite or whatever. Like pyromaniac, maybe. Jersey Shore, like it's like formed us into like the people that we are today.
I would say so now.
Especially when we go out. Like I'm so jealous of like
Ugh, like-
them being able to go. This was like
They had, like, the
2010,
best music,
11.
too.
It was such good music. Like
the gaudy, like crazy outfits, like a zebra print dress
with like a blue belt
a
and
blue
like
belt,
tight
the
leather pants.
biggest like jewelry,
Yeah.
sunglasses,
teased hair.
Yeah, teased hair.
I'm telling you, we have to. Speaking of that bar that's close to Courtney that we go to, they post on their Instagram of like recommendations for like theme nights.
They need to do like a Jersey Shore night,
Dude, I want a bar to have a Jersey Shore night. That would be
or just a Jersey Shore themed bar.
I think why don't we let's get on the LLC, baby. Those guys on TikTok.
Oh my god, those guys on TikToks that like
That
bring back the Jersey Shore like dance moves.
dude, so
the one guy
crazy.
literally looks like Pauly.
Exactly like Pauly D. He looks exactly like him.
I
Like,
want
and I feel like our friend group too. Like we definitely like channel like the Jersey Shore like energy. I don't know. They might disagree with that. I don't know if they like that
I think they would
characterization.
all disagree with that.
Like I don't know. I feel like we all like to be like tan. We all just like to like when we're going out, like we show out.
We all like to be tan and hot.
Anyways, and that's our episode. I feel like this was like kind of like all over the place.
I
today.
know we were kind of like jumping around.
We
Good
jumped
luck
around a lot.
editing this one.
No, for real. I feel like it's probably I'm like so tired today. Like we were out until like
Yeah, we had a night.
we had a night last night. We were.
I didn't even drink that much though. It's
When
just
did
the fact that
when
I
did
was
you even
like
get home?
2.
Oh my god! You say with the lights come on,
No, I probably left like right before they, because they don't really turn them off or turn them on until
dude.
like 2:30.
Yeah, I had to like leave. I was like so tired. It was like so hard to get an Uber last night too. Like, I mean, that
Gotta
was
keep up, keeping them on our toes.
Yeah, better keep up, honey. But that was episode 2. I feel like we're like getting into like a flow.
A messy
Strike
flow.
that.
A messy
But that
flow.
could be like our flow. Like if you have ADHD, maybe this is what you should be watching.
Maybe
'cause-
you should be fidgeting while we're.
yeah, maybe it like helps. Like, should I have things on the screen? Have you seen those TikTok videos where it's like multiple things going on at once? It's like someone telling a story, and then it's like someone playing Subway Surfer.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like colors. Like I'm like, I love those videos. Or have you seen the videos of someone throwing bottles down the stairs? And they're like
No.
smashing. Oh, those are good. If you have ADHD, watch those videos. Those are good videos. But what did you say?
Oh,
And this was the bathroom gossip with
Courtney.
and Chris. I remember the last time I said
Pretty.
that. Pretty and beautiful. And beautiful eats pretty. Beautiful and stunning.
Okay.
Like angel and devil.
Who's the devil? You.
We see them horns poking out.
I am not.
You are
That's actually
the devil.
crazy that you say that because somebody called me that like yesterday.
Huh.
And
I wonder
said,
what that. I wonder why. Well, I wonder why you've heard it twice now in a week. Which somebody was like, "Why aren't you guys like in the bathroom?" And I'm like, I don't know. This is more like
my bathroom is very tiny. That's why we are not in my bathroom.
And also, it's not gonna sound good in the bathroom, you guys. Like this. The setting of this is
we
like.
should do one where we're just like sitting in the tub.
Maybe we should. Honestly, that would be kind of iconic. What if we just start doing that?
Just
We're
sitting
just
in
like
the
holding like
bathtub.
these. Okay, next episode we'll be sitting in the bathtub.
In the bathtub.
All right.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Drama queen, you're in the right place.